All right, coming back at you for another Thrant of the week. This one's a little bit different from the other ones I've done. This one's probably be a 2 or 3 part special, I guess you'd call it. Could go further than that, but for right now, it's only scheduled to be 3 parts. So, what are we talking about today? We're talking about dating profiles and dating messages. So I'm actually going to share with you guys some of the dating messages that I've received from the ladies, and we'll go through them. And yeah, I guess buckle up. So this compilation that I put together, I put it into a folder. In the folder, I labeled it as "This might be a little bit racist," or "Seems a little bit racist." So
hold on to your butts.
So this is one of my pictures in my profile. It's of me. I was at a wedding. I was a +1 to this girl right here. She's a friend of mine. That's all we've ever been, was a friend. We haven't done anything together. The most we've done is, I think, a hug. That was about it. This is the closest we've ever been, was this and a hug. So nothing to be worried about. I'm just kind of prefacing that for you guys. So KC decided to apparently, I don't know, like this photo or comment on this photo. And she says, let me blow this up for a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. The reason why I chose this photo, because I look nice in the suit. I mean, like, that's all there is to it. And the background's nice. So yeah, that's why. In case you guys are wondering. So anyway, she says, "What's with the blurred out white girl in the picture? Why pick that photo?" So I'm like, blurred out face? That's actually how she looks in person. Maybe she's in witness protection. So she says, "Being funny, okay," and the peace sign. So on to the next message from her. She says, "I assume you did it to attract white women only. I hope it works well for you." So I responded back, "If you must know, I posted it because it was a nice picture of me in a suit. I blurred her face out because I don't think she would appreciate me putting out a picture of her without her consent. And I chose to answer you the way I did the first time because I thought it was largely short-sighted of you, ignorant and unimportant as to why I chose to post that pic of me and the white girl," quotations, "that you chose to hyper-focus on out of everything else in my profile. Because I have a lot of different pictures in my profiles. I make sure there's a pretty decent smattering of variety on there." So I don't think she replied back after this. Let's see though. No, she didn't. But here's her profile. So I thought it was pretty funny, you know, after what she sent to me, what her profile says. So the dorkiest thing about her is she knows how to code and create video games, and she has 2 master's degrees. So that's the thing. I mean, you have 2 master's degrees, and a lot of people like to think that, oh, well, I have 2 master's degrees, or I have a doctorate, or I have a graduate degree. Just because you have a piece of paper that says you completed a course study work doesn't mean you're actually a smart person. It doesn't mean that you're intelligent enough to interact with people as well. So just because you have book smarts doesn't mean you have street smarts. And clearly, someone who's supposed to be educated doesn't even know how to approach a person, especially in the first message to the person she doesn't even know. All right, moving on with her profile. Oh, she did no, she didn't reply back. She posted, I guess, what some other guy had written to her. So she's a 40-year-old woman. She's 5'9". I don't remember the rest. I blurred everything else out. So the message, I guess, some guy wrote to her was, "With dot, and a woman of your stature, a lot of guys feel like they have to live up to a certain level to rock with you, not knowing that you're down to earth as F. That's the gift and the curse of being beautiful and smart." So obviously he was pandering, he was simping real hard for this chick. I didn't see a reason to. Not that I would. I don't do that stuff. But I mean, it's so clear that he's just trying to get some gratification out of her by, you know, blowing her head up on this. Because living to a certain level to rock with her, I mean, I guess my level is higher than hers because I had no interest in rocking with her. And moving on from there. So she's basically got the girls hanging out of her shirt on this one. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, basically got them hanging out, which I'm not gonna comment on that because you know why?
What are you doing? We don't do that here.
So anyways, the key to her heart: compassion, love of life, love of humanity, passion, finding the perfect match, unconditional giving of self, and honesty. Now, I guess she's got honesty going for her because she was honestly telling me how she really felt. But compassion, don't think that's there. Love of life, maybe. I don't know. Didn't take the time to get to know her. Don't want to take time to get to know her. Love of humanity, I don't think so. If you're, commenting on someone's photo or their profile, and you want to, emphasize that they're in a picture with a white girl, I don't think that's a love of humanity. You got to love everybody, and especially, not liking someone for the color of their skin is crazy. It's insane. They can't control it no more than you can control your height. I guess you could get, knee implants, something like that, but that's different. What else she got here? And it's also most spontaneous thing she's done. Recognize what's not worth my time and stop entertaining it. I would say it was about me, but that was before she even messaged me, I would assume. And then she has a picture of herself, I guess in Italy. And it also looks like she's there by herself. Big surprise. Not even surprised. Shocked. She just hasn't figured out that, life is about connections and this stuff.
It's a two-way street, a bridge, right? It sets up a connection, both ways.
Yeah, things, they go both ways. She's got a lot of learning to do. On to the next one. So this is, I don't know what her name was. I guess I blurted out. And she leads with Caucasian woman only. Sorry, had to ask, LOL. And I don't think she wrote anything else after that. Maybe I did. I don't know. We'll see. No, she didn't. That was it. I don't think I even replied back to her. So this one, sorry, this lady's name is Jay. I just brought out the rest of her name. And she leads with, why did you make a picture of you with another girl, your profile picture? So I responded back, I suppose same reason that you made your picture of you in the back of an empty safari vehicle. I mean, who goes on safari by themselves? That sounds pretty lonely and pretty sad. And then she replies back, okay, but yours suggests you are or you were dating that person. It's fine either way, just curious. Now, once again, that's someone else putting their insecurities on me, because if I posted a picture of my mother, does that mean I'm dating my mother or I was with my mother? No, I'm a picture with my mother. So I don't get why people jump to conclusions. I mean, if you want to ask a question, sure, go ahead and ask a question, but you definitely shouldn't go ahead and just assume. I mean, you know what they say about when you assume? It makes an ass out of you, but not me. I know it doesn't go that way, but I'm making it go that way. So let's see here what we got next. Next one. I think it's the same person. No, a different person. So she was a little bit lighthearted about it, but you can tell that's what was on her mind, because the first thing she messages me is, LOL, crop is a thing. I can show you. Now, obviously, if I didn't crop the person out, I didn't want to crop them out. I think in my profile, I said I work in IT, so I know how crop works, know what crop is. So obviously you weren't reading my profile. You thought you're funny, but you're not. Try again. Oh, whoops. I guess I posted her name, but it doesn't really matter. I don't think I replied back to her. So this was Allison. You can see Allison's white girl, and she liked the picture. She had no issue with it. She was probably the only person who's, I don't know, she might have, there might be other people who've liked this picture, but I forget. She has no issues with it. Moving on, because the next white person, I guess we go through her profile first. She says, get someone who looks at you like, and she has a picture of herself, I guess, on some beach. Can't really tell. There's some water behind her. And then she says she gets along best with people who take initiative and know what they want. Okay. So she's 39. She has a picture of herself on a beach chair or something like that. I guess she's tanning. She does look a little bit pale. That's fine. I'm not judging. So I guess soak up that sun, but watch out. That's how you get the
Big's K. Cancers.
And she says, you should not go out with me if you aren't vaccinated or love the Lakers. LOL. I swear, some of these must think they're funny, but I'm feeling to see the laughter or the joke in it. So the reason why I put her up here, let me zoom this in for you guys. She has a picture on her profile of herself with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other men in uniforms. I'm assuming in some sort of military uniform, airmen. I don't know what they are. Maybe it's ROTC something. I'm not sure. It looks like they have this guy's a U.S. Army badge, so I don't know. But anyways, I could simply say like, well, who are all these guys? Are you dating all these guys? Did you date all these guys? Now you see how that goes both ways. And the funny thing is she commented basically the same way on my photo, but yet she has the same thing multiplied by 8 or to the power. No, it would be the power of 8, but multiplied by 8. So the hypocrisy.
Mischievous and deceitful, chicanerous and deplorable.
Then the best way to ask her out is just go ahead and get her number and let's see where things go. No, thank you. So on to the conversation with her. She starts off with, oh my God, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. This is so weird. Take this pic down. Poor woman. Damn, exclamation mark. LOL, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. But you look nice. Crying face with hand on your face. So palm face emoji. So I said, what's so weird about it? She says, you literally like mangled her face. Like, I used to date this broad, but not anymore. It's just weird. So I replied back to her, but I never dated her. She's just a friend who asked me to be her +1 to that wedding because she had no one else to go with. So is that less weird now or not weird at all? Guys and girls can just be friends, right? She says, got it. It just looks like you defaced some broad. Once again, she's still disrespecting this chick she doesn't even know by calling her a broad. I'm pretty sure my friend wouldn't enjoy being called a broad by a stranger. But anyways, moving on. So, and she says, and most men and women want to have sex. That's a big jump. I don't even know where she got that from. She's giving off very, very masculine vibes, and that doesn't really gel with me. So she says, but anyway, and on to the next. So I told her, well, yeah, I do like sex, but I don't want or need to have it with every woman. I mean, I'm not that kind of guy. So I told her that she said, my day has been going good, thanks. Went for a little walk / hike with a friend this morning, and now I'm headed over to my parents' house to do some work over there for them. And I asked her, how about you? So she responds back with, in quotation, friend. So she's still in disbelief that males and females can't be friends.
No man ever looked at a woman and said, damn, she fine. Damn, she is so fine. She's so fine, I want to make her my friend.
Maybe she's onto something there, based off what Chris says. But yeah, like I said, me and her, we're just friends. Nothing happened. So she said she ran the Cherry Blossom 5K, was supposed to run the 10-miler, but it didn't happen. Glad I got out, though. So then she asked, so how can we have a better conversation? And I thought it was hilarious she asked me that. I had never responded back after this because the fact that you're asking me that, you already messed it up with me by leading the way you led off with it. We could have had a better conversation if you had, I don't know, used your brain and not led with that and, been so combative off the rip, because there's nothing more sexy that I find than some girl trying to belittle me right off the get-go. Good job. Gold star for you. And I believe that's it for the night. So I believe that's the end of part 1. Sorry, of this Thrant of the week. I'll have part 2, I guess, in another week. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Any thoughts, definitely leave them down in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit all those buttons. Hook your boy up. He needs it. The channel's still new. But content's definitely gonna get better. I got more time on my hands now. Not a lot more time. I still have my other project going on. I am gonna be starting a new channel. It may be out by the time I post this video. I don't know, but I do construction / DIY work on the side, and I'll be sharing that with you guys. So anyone who's into that, take a look out for that. I haven't made the channel yet. When I do, I'll post it somewhere. I'll let you guys know. It's a lot of fun. It's one of my things, my hobbies I do to relax and to focus and just to feel good. Some people, they do drugs. Some people, they play sports. I fix, I build, I create. That's my feng shui, basically. So definitely keep an eye out for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.